Okay, great. So now we'll be looking at the audio mixer. So to have more control of the volume levels in our games. So if you go to Windows and then audio mixer, you'll find this window. Maybe you can just put it in here at the moment. And then it says no mixers found. Okay, so let's add, for example, main. Okay, main, and in the groups, don't worry about snapshots right now. In the groups, just type in, for instance, music, and we're gonna keep it super simple, and as effects. Okay, we don't want that to be a child, but yeah, under the master. So music and sound effects. So it's fairly simple. We go back to our player game object because our audio sources live there at the moment, and well, the music player too, but let's start with the player. So here in the output, we click on that, and then you'll see music and sound effects. Okay, these groups, these channels. So for the audio source, yes, sound effects, choose sound effects, and then for this other one, yeah, why not sound effects? Let's see. And for the music player, again, we will go to music. Now, when we play our game now, okay, edit in play mode if you want to fiddle around while you hear it, and then see, you can control the music with that. And let's try by playing the game. So maybe I want to put the UFO sound in a different channel. So in case, yeah, that's, you just add another, and then let's say, for instance, engine sound. Okay. Again, this is totally up to you. Engine sound. So again, the player, and then I believe the UFO engine. This one is the one we have to look for, and then go to engine sound. Then let's play the game one more time. Okay, edit in play mode, and then let's drop that engine sound a little bit, and then see what happens. Cool. All right. So that was a quick view of the audio mixer in Unity. Again, the game doesn't have a lot of elements, so you can keep it really stripped down, especially with music and sound effects. And in a later video, we will be looking at what snapshots are and how that can help our game be a little bit more dynamic, and especially volume-wise. And also, we will be exploring in the next video something called scriptable objects, which will help our game be a little bit more dynamic in terms of the sound. So stay tuned.